Hello and welcome to the BE Knowledge Share. In this episode, I cover Chapter 2, the section on requirements and design. I think there's a lot of questions in general about differences between requirements and design. Well, let's dive in and try to understand what the differences are and what the similarities are. Without further ado, let's get started. So, requirements and design is basically section 2.5 of the BABOK guide. Business analysts are responsible for the definition of design at some level in an initiative. The level of responsibility for design varies based on the perspective within which a business analyst is working. So remember, in chapter 1, when we mentioned perspective, there was different kinds of perspective. One of them being business intelligence. There were others as well. So you got to look at it within the perspective of what it is talking about. Business analysis can be complex and recursive, and the business analyst often reviews the final designs to ensure that they align with the requirements. Let me give a couple of examples of requirements and design and within the perspective, what each means. Requirement could be view 6 months of sales data across multiple organizational units in a single view. The design part of it would be a sketch of a dashboard. Second example is reduce the amount of time required to pick and pack a customer order. The design could be a process model. Requirement 3 could be record and assess a medical patient's history. Design could be screen mockup showing specific data fields. Requirement could be develop business strategy goals and objectives for a new business. The design could be business capability model. Requirement could be provide information in English and French. The design could be prototype with text displayed in English and French. Let's look at the requirements and design cycle. At the very top, you can see here is the business requirements. Why do I want it? That's the question that needs to be asked. The design could be stakeholder requirements. What are the needs? Then the next phase of design could be solution requirements. What do I want? Next part would be transition requirements. What are the conditions? Next part would be to assess the outcomes, which is again, business requirements. Why do I want it? And the cycle continues until the requirements are met. So you have your requirements, your design, and then it keeps going on until your requirements are met. So within the context of the BABOK, they're saying that the business analysts are responsible for the definition of design at some level in an initiative. The level of responsibility for design varies based on the perspective within which a business analyst is working. So you participate in the design and you have a say and you review the design. So that's something to keep in mind. Now, in the context of maybe a simple project that you're working on, the design could be structured by the tech lead, but you have a say in how things work in terms of the design, whether it actually meets the requirements. So that's it for Chapter 2, Requirements and Design within the BABOK. I hope you get to subscribe to this channel, as well as visit my website at beknowledgeshare.com. And until next time, see you then. Thank you for watching.